Hey guys, hey, another day here at Papa's Bar. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Father's Day weekend. Yesterday was here in North Carolina at Pitt County. They had a bourbon drop in the local ABC stores, and like crazy people, we went out there. Dropped my wife out down here at Winterville, and she spent about an hour in line, and then I drove on down the street to another one and waited the hour in line to pick up a couple bottles at each store. And then after we finished up there, I drove back to pick her up, went in and got another bottle, and then we went chasing a couple more of the other stores in town. But yeah, I had a great time. That's part of bourbon hunting, the part of the hunt. Had a good time, picked up these 6 bottles here. 4 of them were from the drop. But first of all, as always, we're going to get started with a cigar. This is a big shout out to one of my friends, Kevin, down the street. I got him, I told you the people last episode, the people that got me involved in the cigars and the people that got me involved in the bourbon. Kevin's going to tell you that I got him involved in both of them. So, but we're going to start one here. I think I started it with a while back. It's called a Sweet Jane's. A cigar. It's a flavored cigar. It's made by Drew Estates. It's a Maduro wrapper. And hey, I know you get on some of these YouTube channels and they're going to be telling you, flavored cigars is not a real cigar. It's what you like. If you got to start somewhere, beginners. This is one of the ones I started with. I enjoyed it for a long time, and this and the Cuba by Acid, another Drew Estate flavored cigar. But I'm gonna light this one, get started with this. I'm gonna do a punch this time. I have on my light, my little fancy lighter that my wife bought me a while back.
Ladies, you just have to join in. Just give it up, join in, have fun. It may not be your thing, but if it's their thing, just do it.
Yep.
Just do it. It's fun. Just do it.
Great wife here.
Support all the habits.
That's it. All right, well, I've got that going. It's a good cigar. I ain't had one of them in a while, but I still enjoy them. But anyway, we'll get started on the bourbons. We're going to start with the lower of the proofs. This one, the first one here, it's called, it's by Liberty and Plenty Distillery. It's actually here in Durham, North Carolina. I think they said they were building the second location in Wilson, right there behind the downtown, behind where the Wilson Warbirds is playing. This is their first season this year in that stadium. But this one it's called Bronze Bull Spirits. Bourbon whiskey, small batch, finished in a honey and fig barrel.
I loved it. I'm the one that bought this one. There was a rep in the ABC store where I was in Winterville, and I tasted it, and it's very smooth, easy drinking, sipping.
You're gonna do pours today? I just want to make sure.
I'll be selective.
Okay, so I know you like
I'll
this
taste
one.
them all, but
I'm trying to get my pours down smaller.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a bourbon girl, but I do love a really good one, like that really hits you in the face with a good caramel, maple finish and balanced. I do like it.
Like I said, I don't know if I said, this is a 90, we're starting with a 90 proof, and it's made with bourbon aged 3 years. So this is a little younger bourbon.
I like it. I think it's smooth.
Yep.
Just a nice sipping.
I agree with you. Yeah, very, very sweet up in the front.
Finishes with, it's not a burn by any means, but it does finish with a warmth on the end. The warmth lingers a little bit.
Yep. I think that would make good sipper.
Good sipper.
I think it'll make great old fashions with that too. Also, good mixture. All right, next. Well, you're still drinking.
I'll down it.
I'm pretty fast at it. This is one I was actually a friend of mine, Virginia. I think he picked up one a while back, and we actually popped this one open last night.
This is the one I picked up.
Yeah, this is
in
one
Winterville.
I picked up from the drop in Winterville. This is Penelope Riviera, the Cooper series. It's 94 proof. This is I did try to keep a little notes. It's actually a blend.
Lids off that one.
Okay, a blend between an American whiskey and a straight bourbon. So it's not, you really won't call it a bourbon, but it's finished in rosé wine cast. I think some of the tasty notes we looked up was strawberry candy.
Strawberry fruit.
Yeah.
Finishes with
leather
notes, vanilla,
Right.
and they also mentioned herbal.
Herbal, yeah. Yeah, but I'm in the look for some of the Penelopes out there now. I've got a few of them, but want this one?
Little.
Like I said, we did open this one up last night. Was curious what.
Thought we had to try. Do a little quality control for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And I think last night we did pick up the candy flavored up forward. So it is gonna be a little sweet.
And there was a hint that I just couldn't pick up, and that must be the herbal.
Yeah, I think it was pepper. They were
And
talking
it finishes with the leather and pepper.
pepper flavor, and I think we picked up the pepper last night. Yeah. I think being open last night has got a little more. I think I'm picking up the candy even more this morning.
This afternoon.
Excuse me. And once again,
Ollie and Zoe have to make their appearance.
they're making their appearance. There are two little visuals that we may have to control
Zoe.
during the video.
Zoe. Girl.
Okay, but anyway,
She's our little watchdog.
I'm sure that's going to happen. But these are two small.
It's
little
real life
children.
here, folks.
Yeah,
and,
real life.
and in reality, it's their home. We just live here.
All right, now the next one we did not try last night, and I'm sort of really excited about trying this one. This is Old Charter Oak. This is actually made from Buffalo Trace. A lot of people might not know that. It's a limited edition Kentucky straight bourbon, fine soap, and as y'all know from the
I'm going
ones.
to take a time out.
The ones that know me,
Come on, baby.
I think she's gonna put the doggies into the next room. So they're hearing things outside right now, but this is like I said, a limited edition from Buffalo Trace, and it should have some I would think from the name of it some forward oak taste to it. So but we'll find out. This one is 94 proof, or 95 proof, somewhere in between there. Good palate. I remember reading the palate. Lori's reading the back part
It
of it.
doesn't really say.
Okay. It don't give a lot of
It
statement
just
on this.
says it was hand-picked staves.
Yeah, that's very good.
Definitely your oak.
Yeah, it's got the oak to it. It's got some other I can't quite pick out too in the middle. But I do like this.
It's got a little sweet.
Yep. Like all Buffalo Traces, it's going to have a
Not a pronounced like caramel maple that
exactly.
I like, but it's definitely got
yeah,
some
very
sweetness.
enjoyable. And somebody, you're going to see these in a lot of drops, I think, in North Carolina going forward. I did see them in, I think, the Goldsboro store when I was in the area in Wayne County and Greene County. I think I've seen it. But it was on the drop yesterday. This is the one I actually picked up when I went back to pick her up in Winterville. So, let me get might have to relight my cigar. About forgot my cigar. Yeah, I'm going to have to relight it here. Right there. Get a little more focus there. The next one, I know some of the guys. I've got one of the 70th anniversary wild turkey, 8 years. So I wouldn't open it because I didn't have a backup yet. But yesterday we went to another store over there. No, we were over there on 10th Street. We went to the one on 10th Street, and they had the wild turkey 8 year. I hadn't actually got a chance to try it yet, but as y'all know me, I'm a big fan of wild turkey. Looking forward to this one. So now we have a bottle where I don't have to open this. I don't have to open the 70th anniversary edition. So I'll just, we'll sip on this 8 year going forward. And I think this is something you're gonna start seeing more regularly on the shelf now, not just drops. I think you'll start seeing it on the shelf also. Very good. Love wild turkey.
So good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
101 proof. Right. A little few more proof. You'll be right there in the sweet spot. But
to me, it's got sweetness. Really, it's got oakiness.
Yep.
It's balanced. It finishes smooth.
Yep. Right there with
Can't beat it.
Yep. Can't beat wild turkey. Russell's doing it right with wild turkey. But anyway, the next one, I picked it up yesterday. If you want to find this bottle, if you see it, you better grab it, because this is my second bottle. I won't open this one. I've got one with a little bit left in it, but this is the Knob Creek Blenders Edition. It is a 10-year-old bourbon. Yep, 10-year-old bourbon. They call it a sweet bourbon blend, and you can see I'm about finished this one up already. I think there were 4 bottles left over there on Fire Tower Road yesterday. I know me and the guy.
Just for the record, I told him to grab one day, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then he hadn't been able to find it, so he did find one yesterday.
Yep, did find one yesterday, and I think there was 2 left, because actually me and the guy in line there, we were talking, and I actually sold him, and he actually bought one while I was there too. I don't know if you've tried this one yet either, but I think you'll enjoy this one, because it's going to be a lot like wild turkey. Wild turkey and Knob Creek are very close in a lot of their tasting profiles. They're sweet forward, got a little good woodsy in the middle palate, but and finishes extremely well. But this has become one of my go-tos now. I'm hoping this is something they will release every year now.
So life is short by the bourbon.
Excellent bourbon.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, finishes well. And of course, we're gonna save.
Cigar keeps going.
I'm just blowing it on the cigar, and I'm sorry, cigar band. I guess I'm focusing more on the bourbon right now.
Is what it is.
But we're gonna finish with probably one of the harder ones to find on Allocate, and this is the one I picked up originally at at Fire Tower Road. I'm not even sure if they had it at Winterville. This is a limited release from Michter's, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry. This one is 112.4 proof. You can't really call it it's not really called, it's called barrel strength sour mash. You can't really call it a rye. You can't really call it a bourbon. It's a mixture of the two. But this is a pretty limited release, pretty hard to find. I've been looking for it for a little, probably about over a year, and it just happened to be there on the shelf.
I was 8th in line in Winterville, and at least 3 people ahead of me, that's what they were going for.
Yeah, so this was the bottom. I was 10th in line in fire tire because I had dropped her off, then went over there. I think both places probably had 50 or 60 people in line when they opened it at 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Did you try this one last night?
I did.
Remember. We did open this one last night.
My palate was blown out last night.
I even hit her up. I think she was talking to some lady about Booker's.
The lady told me she didn't like Booker's.
So Lori had never tried it, so I got her one of the Booker's down. And I liked it because Lori
liked it.
Lori said she picked up peanut notes, and I said, well, Jim Dean is really famous for picking up, having a peanut note. So I have one open. So I said, she tried it last night. But if y'all tried Booker's, you know that after you've done that, you might as well just. You're not going to taste the other one because they're really high proof. They're straight.
It blows your palate.
They're straight from the barrel. Great. They're great drinking bourbon, but it's not something you just it's not something you start with. So it's sort of like cigars, Sweet Jane. You start with this. A lot of beginners will start with something flavored and a nice aroma to it. Good smoke, but in time you'll go to one of Drew Estate's more expensive. These are the Sweet Janes will probably run you at $8 to $12 in the stores. But Drew Estate's has some fancier cigars. We'll do one probably in the next video on the cigar blend. But they do some higher $20, $30 cigars also. But
I think this is better today.
you like it's been open a little more, and I think this was, I don't know if I said it or not, 112.4 proof. So looking forward to drinking this one down a little bit. Migners, that's awesome. Yeah, awesome.
I like it better today. I don't know why.
But guys, I'm gonna finish smoking this cigar here. Finish my glass up. I got my Carolina Tar Heels in the College World Series. Go Tar Heels. They're going to play Oklahoma today. Hopefully they win today. They win tomorrow. And we'll be the national championships for the first time. In this is their 13th try. So shout out to them. But guys, y'all have a great, for the fathers out there, y'all have a great Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
And as I end all of them, happy hunting, guys. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Subscribe if you can, babe, if you like them.
Hit the subscribe button.